Hello and welcome to Alchemist Swim. I'm Alchemist Jen. Thanks for joining me on this fine day. I hope it's an alright day for you. It's an alright day for me. Maybe we can be alright together. So today's whim of the day is to talk about my finished silly scarflet. I finished a thing. This is the first time in my life I have knitted two of the same things. For real, for real. So it is a fast and easy pattern, and actually I'm looking forward to making another one. It's so relaxing and chill and just fun. So to demonstrate how it works, I need to weave in my ends, but and block it, but I'll get there. Again, just adorableness ensues, right? And it's super comfy, super adorbs. And then I can put it on my head and make it into a bow. Voila! Nice and cozy. Blocking it will stretch it out a little bit more. I think it'll look cuter. Those things. So, yay! No idea how it looks, but I'm just gonna wear it. My silly hair. Everyone has silly hair, right? I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's just a string. Silly scarflet, silly hair, silly string. I don't know what's happening anymore. So I also started working on a freeform crochet piece because I finished this when I was at the Fiber Festival, and then I'm like, oh, I should start something else. And I was like, literally just taking this ball of yarn and then like staring at it and going, hey, what do you want to be? Really, this is real. So, and I also wound it into a ball, over my knees while I'm sitting in a chair in a tent with my stuff around me. So people just wandering by. So yes, that's real stuff. So I decided that I didn't know what I wanted it to be. So I would just make it part of this thing that I just have this plan to do, and that's like freeform crochet. So what that means is that you can do random stitches and random yarns and just kind of make it up as you go. So I'm thinking that it's going to be a shawl. So I'm thinking kind of just lengths of specific colors, and then I will just add on with another color when I'm ready to. So no real plan, and I think that's going to be its strength. There are going to be different textures, thicknesses, and colors and feel for the whole thing. So it's going to be completely random. So here's what I have so far, and it's crochet. So I have some double crochet, whatever, that's like 5. I made like little shelly type things there, and then I wanted to create these kind of open grid. So I did that, and then I went on to do more rows this way, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to go back and add them on the other way. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So freeform crochet, and this is gonna look really cool, I think. So this is just one yarn. It's also really good to see how the yarn is crocheting up. So very random. I want to do some dyed yarns like this, but then I also really want to do some spun yarns, even spun yarns from other artists and other yarns from other artists as well too. So I just really want it to be a fun journey that's not only my stuff but other people's stuff too, and things I just like. So how about that? That's completely random. I bet you didn't expect me to come up with something like that, but I did. And I've been wanting to do freeform crochet anyway, and when I realized that I can make it into a really fun shawl, something I can take to events and things, I thought that was really freaking fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the nice thing with this is that I can stop and start whenever. That's what I like about crochet. I can even add some knitted areas to it too, and that's totally easy and awesome. Just basically taking your knitting needle and then just picking up stitches. I think it'll look really cool having some different stitches like that in there too. Just little vignettes of textures and colors and surprises. You know, and I want something that you travel your fingers and your eye over in different areas, and then have a different experience and find something new every time. So I think a lot of my work ends up being like that playfulness. So I'm excited about this project, and I can pick it up and put it down whenever I want to. So it's probably going to be a nice go-to for me on these videos, just to kind of pull together some, hey, I'm going to crochet today thing. So yay, that's what's up. And I'm just like talking about it when I could actually be crocheting on it. I might do. So that is exciting. So it's nice because then I can just work through some different stitches and create some textures and fields of color. So basically just crocheting into what's happening there. That was very descriptive. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do appreciate your presence. So just kind of crocheting away. I love that everybody who does it weird ways themselves. So I have this weird dance that this finger makes, my pointy finger. I also know that I can crochet in the dark, like I don't need a lot of light, so I think that is a remnant of those motions, so that I can keep moving my hook and finger just to make sure that I know where I am in the stitch. So I think that that's what that's from, as I've tried to analyze my my actions after the fact. I think that that's kind of where I decided what was happening. I'm tired today. I'm so sorry. I think I'm tired all the time. It's more about oxygen to the brain. I hear that's a good thing. I hear that's helpful. I don't know if this is your experience with it or not. I'm like lost. What's nice about it is, like, do I want to connect it here? I'll be able to see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. And just grab a random stitch there, do a little slip stitch, and chain up. I basically was, I think I was slip stitching into the side wall there. So I was like, what did I do? And I don't have to follow any real plans with it. I can just kind of make it work, which is half the fun too. I need to do a chain there. Alright, now I'm going to turn the work and then work into these stitches and go back across. So I'm just going to create some texture essentially in a different direction, flow. I'm just getting a nice little square action there too, and then I'll work on some more elaborate stitches. And I might have to do some research. I know I've done some scumbling type stitches, and I just really want to reacquaint myself with some of the more frilly, I guess is the right kind of word I want to use. You can essentially go and do this really big, long, beautiful, chunky stitch. Let's see if I can figure it out. Just like a lot of loops. I don't know if this is going to be too long or too short for this. I'll find out. And I'm going to make it repeatable too, so I'll be able to tell by how many stitches I went through. Let's try. So basically you do a bunch of wraps on the hook and then just do some single crochets on the way out. That's what I want to do. I'll see if it's too tall too. I think it's going to end up being too tall. Yep, so I want to take out 1, 2, 3, probably 4 of the loops, whatever that was, because I didn't count. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try 7. still got. Kind of did it in the stitches down here, but then doing it up at the top. I'm okay with it being a little long. I also like the variation in that stitch, because if I do it in such a way that it's going to bend, I don't mind that either. So I'm just going to go in each stitch, making longer ones, and then I'll probably resume the way I had the rows before. I think it's fun. Random, it's like doodling in crochet. And if I add little, like I said, if I add little knit stitches, I think it's more fun too, just to have variety and texture variations as well. So, yep, it's fun, and I can be as weird as I want. So then I will go ahead and do like a chain down there, and then be able to do some double crochet like I did over in the more solid areas, and close off that session. So that's what I probably will do, because it'll look really cool and it'll solidify that area. Ta-da! So thanks for joining me today. We'll see where the whim takes us tomorrow. We'll have some fun. Thank you.